Welcome to Branching Out, the podcast where we explore the vital connection between faith and everyday life. Inspired by the lens of John 15:5, Jesus tells us he is the vine and we are the branches. Those who remain in him will produce much fruit, and apart from him, we can do nothing. So join us as we dig deep. Let's get growing. Hello. Welcome to Branching Out, the podcast. I cannot believe that this is finally happening. This has been 10 years in the making. 10 years. And really, it has just been a disobedience, honestly and truly, because God called me to this probably 10 plus years ago. I had a friend who gifted me a mic, a podcast mic, and it sat in the box for 10 years. And I just didn't want to start because of fear. Fear really held me down. Fear really told me all types of things that I just could not do this, that people wouldn't care, people wouldn't listen, people wouldn't want to hear what I had to say. And I just had to get in alignment with God and just know that when He calls you to something, you need to do it. And I also didn't want to do it by myself. I had this fear that I needed somebody. And if I didn't have anybody, I wouldn't be able to do it. And I saw this post the other day that said, God didn't call a y'all, He called a you. And that hit me so hard because this is tied to my obedience. God didn't call someone else to do this with me. And so I just had to realize that when He calls me to this, He will equip me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But what I do know is that along the way, He will gather my steps, or He will align my steps and allow me to do this for Him. And truly, this is me doing this for an audience of one, and that's God. So, branching out, what is it? Branching out stems from the scripture John 15:5, which says, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. So this just is something that I really wanted to do. Um, I really wanted to call it branching out. And really, the name came from Miles. My husband, we were in the car one day on the way to church, and this scripture just kept popping up for me. It just kept popping up, popping up, popping up. And so I knew that I wanted to use this scripture, but I didn't know how to name it. I initially wanted to name it Let's Talk, or Let's Talk About It. And it just didn't sit with me. It just didn't stick for me. And so I continued to pray about it. I continue to pray about it and continue to pray about it. And Miles was like, branching out. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. And so I sat on it for a few days and it wouldn't leave me. The name wouldn't leave me. And He continued to reveal to me that when we remain connected to Him in anything that we do, whether it be career, friendships, relationships, things that we're wanting to do, opportunities that we're wanting to take, if we remain connected to Him, we'll produce the fruit. And He says He's the vine, we are the branches, and He prunes anything that doesn't align with who He is. And so if we're doing anything apart from Him or without Him, we won't bear any fruit. And so I knew that this was a God thing, and I knew that even in this podcast, it had to be connected to Him in order for me to produce fruit. So many people have been telling me over the years, I love your voice. You should be doing something with it. Oh my gosh. And then also me being a licensed therapist, people were like, you have a platform, you're doing this through Christ. You could use your voice. I love your voice. I hate my voice, by the way. I don't like the way that I sound, but that's another thing that stopped me from just doing this and just walking in faith to start this podcast. And for me, I knew that people needed to hear what he had to say. I'm only a vessel, and through him, I know that he will give me the topics to talk about, the people who I would interview, and the things that I'm needing to share with people that he wants me to share with y'all. And so this is truly a faith thing. This is truly a God thing. This is truly me just walking in obedience, and it is finally happening 10 years later. And I'm so excited in what God is going to do in and through me. To you all, and I know that is going to be amazing because I am connected to Him. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Branching Out the podcast. Follow me on all social media platforms. Like, comment, subscribe on wherever you listen to your podcast. Let's get growing.